Hi guys, so today I'm going to be filming my first makeup tutorial of 2018 and I wanted to do this beautiful cranberry makeup look. I was actually wearing it in my favorite perfumes of 2017, that video. I loved the way that that makeup turned out. That was actually like a spontaneous sit down. I kind of was feeling cranberry. I decided to like just kind of create something and I loved the way that it turned out. So I wanted to refilm it, and this is, what date is it? Hold on one sec, let me check the date. It is the 4th of January today in 2018, and I just want to say I hope that you guys have an incredible 2018. Thank you to everyone that supported me in 2017 and that is supporting me now. I really have a good feeling about this year. I just want it to be a good year. No, not a good year, an incredible year. So I hope that you guys have an incredible year as well, and you do everything that you want to do and you get everything that you want to get. So I hope that you guys like this makeup look. I actually think that it is so stunning. I kind of had a little bit of trouble. I was like, at the beginning I couldn't remember any of the fucking eyeshadows that I used for this, but I think that it turned out pretty similar, if not a little bit better. I actually really like it. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial. Let me know, like, if you have any video requests or anything that you want to see, just leave them in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please follow me on Instagram. It is at demi.rolling and my Snapchat is demirolling. Also, I have a Depop account that I'm selling like a shit ton of my clothes on, like a shit ton. You can go on my Depop, it's just demirolling as well. Bit of a long introduction. I'm gonna let you guys go. Thank you for watching and I will see you soon. Bye. Okay, so let's get started. I've obviously already done my brows and I've also used the MAC Paint, I'm trying to grab it, the MAC Painterly Paint Pot to prime my lids. So I'm just gonna quickly, like always, I feel like I'm a freaking broken record even in 2018. Taking the white from the Viseart palette, I feel like it's very standard for me to do this, and just kind of setting that down. If I can get a brush. I'm actually kind of worried that I'm not going to remember what I did because I kind of like spontaneously did that makeup look. I kind of was just feeling cranberry. I wanted to do something cranberry. I wanted to kind of play, and I just ended up coming up with this really sick look. Like, I don't know, guys, I feel like it's a really cool look. So I hope that I can remember exactly what I did. I remember the lid colors that I used. It was just like those outer corner cranberry colors that I'm trying to remember which ones I did. Anyway, okay, so the next thing that I'm going to do is go into the Viseart Warm Matte palette, and I'm going to go ahead and grab this like very nice kind of orangey shade. I feel like it's Peach Smoothie but a few shades darker, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to take some of that on my MAC 224, of course, and just kind of fluff it into the crease. Okay, so I am pretty sure I went ahead into my custom made palette and grabbed Chick-a-dee by Makeup Geek. I'm just gonna grab a little bit, like only a little bit of this, and just kind of fluff it just above that color. Not too far above it. Obviously I don't want it in my eyebrow, but just a little bit above that. Just kind of fluff it in there for a little bit more color. I'm really trying to remember, you guys. I have the worst memory, like, ever. Like, one of my sisters is like, I remember when I was like 1 month old and my dad looked over in my cot and blah blah blah, and I'm like the complete opposite. Like, I don't remember anything, not even from the other day, like a makeup look that I did. So I'm just gonna fluff it in there. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is go back into the Warm Matte palette. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this nice like burgundy cranberry shade on my MAC 217, and all I'm gonna do is just like to kind of start to pack it onto the outer corner here and bring it into the crease as well. And just so you know, I always go back in, like anytime like I feel like I just need to go back in and blend, do it. Like, just do it. If you have the feeling that you just need to keep on blending and keep on going, take on your blending brush, take one of the lighter colors that you use, maybe like the transition shade, and just go ahead and go back in and blend. I always do that. Just keep on blending throughout the process. So keep on blending, then building up the color, then blending, then building up the color. And I think that that's something that a lot of people don't do. They kind of get, you know, understandable. I can be lazy too, but like, just keep on blending and then building. Okay, so I'm also going to grab the exact same brush, the MAC 217, with a little bit of MAC Sketch, which is just more of like a deep kind of plummy purple shade. And all I'm going to do is just kind of just go a little bit and just apply it to the outer corner, just so it doesn't look so monotone, if you know what I mean. So Just applying that, fluffing it more towards like the lash line here. So pretty. I always know, like I always feel like whenever I do these kind of like cranberry, like purpley, peachy looks, my eyes look like hella green. Like what do you guys think? Like I think my eyes look so green whenever I do like these sort of looks. It's really cool. I might just go in a little bit with Chick-a-dee again, just to make sure I didn't lose that yellowy kind of colour. I think we're okay. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to do is go ahead and create a half cut crease. I'm going to use the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in the shade Fair. And I'm just going to use it. Let me find the brush first. You guys, I need to wash my brushes again, and I've run out of like brush cleaner. So I can't even just like temporarily clean them. I have to literally go to the sink, clean them all by hand because I don't have brush cleaner. So I'm going to go ahead and use the angled brush that I always use and make a half cut crease. Okay, so I'm actually going to go ahead and apply 2 different lid colours. First of all, like I'm going to go more on the inner part right here. I'm going to go ahead and take Makeup Geek Foiled Eyeshadow, I said that really weirdly, in the shade In the Spotlight. I am obsessed with this colour. I've loved this for such a long time. Okay, so I think I'm going to use the Zoeva Cream shader. I'm just going to try and clean it off a little bit and take some of the shade In the Spotlight. And I will give it a quick spritz with some Fix Plus just so it sticks to the eye. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is go into the Violet Voss Holy Grail palette, can't even see that, and I'm going to go ahead and grab the shade On Fleek. I mean, I never say that, but it's this shade right here. It's a beautiful, like kind of cranberry, just yummy colour. So what I'm going to do is just kind of continue on with the lid colour, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to attach it to the light colour. You'll see, I think that me explaining it is just coming off really weird and wrong. So yeah. Okay, so I'm going to take it on a different brush. This is the only brush that I found that's clean, so I'm just going to take it on this. Now to create the wing, I'm going to go ahead and grab the Inglot Gel Liner in number 77, and I'm going to take my favourite eyeliner brush, you guys. This is the best brush ever. The Zoeva Fine Liner Brush. It's got one of those weird, like, broken handles. I never understand these things until I used it, and I was like, oh my god, these are the best things ever. Like, it's such a good brush, and it makes the process a little bit easier. I mean, I think that eyeliner is always going to be one of those things that it's fucking difficult, so makes it a little bit easier, so I definitely love this brush. Okay, so before I move on to the skin, I'm going to go ahead and apply some lashes. I've used these about 5 times now. I'm just going to use them again. These are the Kiss lashes in, I can't remember what style to be honest with you. So these are the Kiss lashes. I really liked this style. I'm going to have to probably throw them out after this use because yeah, that's kind of bad. But the first thing that I'm going to do is quickly go ahead and coat my own lashes with the Colossal Big Shot by Maybelline. Okay, so change of plans. The Kiss lashes just died on me, so I'm going to use the Koko lashes in Queen Bee. Okay, so finally we can move on to the skin. I'm quickly going to wipe down my skin with the Sun & Park Beauty Water. I'll just take it on a cotton pad and do this. Do you guys ever like do your eyeliner and it starts off like really thin and you like the way that it looks, and then it just gets thicker and thicker and thicker until it's literally like really thick? Like that happened to me today. I was really happy with it, and then I put on lashes, and then I kind of went over the band, and then I just kind of ruined it a little, and then I just needed to make it thicker, then I had to even it all, and now it's ended up like so thick. And I usually, like, I hate my eyeliner this thick, but doesn't matter. For the primer, I'm gonna go ahead and use the Touch and Swell No Problem primer because you guys know this is one of my favorite primers. It's more of like a smoothing primer, like a silicone-y feel, because I want to go for that today. Also, like guys, like tell me if you're happy with the direction of my channel, because I'm going to talk about it a little bit, but yeah, so basically I am passionate about all three. I know there's like the beauty industry is huge, but I am passionate about three major things in the beauty industry, which is makeup, obviously, skincare, and perfume, like fragrance. I'm passionate, so passionate about all three of those things, equally passionate about all three of those things now. It started with makeup. I'm going to do my foundation as I'm talking to you guys. I'm going to go ahead and mix the L'Oreal Infallible with the L'Oreal Magic Lumi. I'm actually going to zoom out a tiny bit. Okay guys, I am back. So what was I saying? Oh, okay, so let's get back onto that. So basically, I started off in the makeup, like I started off just with makeup, and then I kind of wanted to know about fragrance because I've always loved perfumes, but I just never was educated about them. And then I got into perfumes and I wanted to talk about them and all that sort of stuff. And then this, like 2017, the beginning of 2017, I started getting into skincare. So then I just became extremely passionate about all three of those things, and I decided that I wanted to make my entire channel about those three things, the beauty industry, because a lot of the time you see, let's just compare to, I'm not saying my channel's better, don't think that I'm thinking that I'm the best for doing this, but you see either a strictly perfume channel, a strictly makeup channel, a strictly whatever, skincare channel, a strictly blah blah blah. But I kind of wanted to incorporate all three of the things that I'm passionate about into my channel, because why not? I'm also very passionate about like thrifting, like op shopping. I think that I will incorporate more videos like that later on. But for now, I'm just kind of talking about the three industries that I love and I'm very passionate about. And yeah, so that's kind of the direction of my channel, if you're wondering, like, and I feel like I have different viewers. Like I feel like there's people that just watch my makeup videos, that just watch my perfume, and that just watch my skincare. I have an idea, but I'm not going to talk about it yet, just in case, you know, in case anyone's watching, and because it's it's an exciting idea for my channel. So I'm not going to talk about it just yet. But I definitely want it to transpire in the middle of the year. But I'm definitely going to do vlogs as well if you guys are interested in seeing about my life. My life is extremely boring. It's definitely not a, like I don't go to events and dinners and all these fancy shit. I have a very mediocre life. So maybe it would be inspiring for you guys. Tell me if you would like to see somebody that does have more of a normal life. So let me know. I'm going to go ahead with the Peripera Ink Corrector to correct my under eyes just here. Best corrector, I love it. And as always, just using my beauty blender. I hardly blend it in. I just like really lightly just blend it like that. And I find that it works even better if I do that. And then I go over with my concealer. So I'm gonna use my favorite concealer in the world. Please, you guys, please, I'm telling you right now, please buy this concealer. Right now, today, it's not gonna kill your bank account. The Saem Cover Perfection Tip Concealer. Go and buy it and thank me later. Seriously, it's the best concealer. So I'm just gonna apply that to under my eyes. Actually, also on the side of my nose, because my pores are looking humongous today because I need to do a face mask. Okay, so now quickly to set everything, I'm going to take the RCMA, obviously. Okay, so moving back to the eyes, I'm going to quickly dip back into my palette, and I'm going to mix Bitten by Makeup Geek with MAC Sketch. I'm just going to fluff that along my lower lash line, I think with this little MAC 217 that I was using. Change of plans, I'm going to use the Sigma E15 Flat Definer. So mixing those two colours together and popping them under the lash line. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is grab my MAC 221. I'm going to go ahead and grab the orangey shade in the center. This one right here. in the middle, and blend out my lower lash line with that. Okay, so to finish off the eyes, I'm gonna go ahead and grab this itty bitty, teeny weeny little eyeliner by Rimmel. It's like a beautiful chocolatey, creamy brown shade. I'm gonna go ahead and apply that to the waterline. Oh shit, I almost forgot. I need to apply a inner corner highlight. Okay, so now to finish off the eyes, I'm grabbing the Charlotte Tilbury Bar of Gold. This is what I use. And I'm gonna highlight my inner corner and also my brow bone with this, because I've been obsessed with doing that. Like, obsessed with using this as a highlight, but also the inner corner as well. Okay, so now moving back to the skin, I'm gonna try and do this really quickly because, yeah, like I said, I need to cut down the length of my videos. They're absurdly long. So I'm grabbing the matte Careblend pressed powder in dark, and I'm gonna take it on my Zoeva cheek finish brush and just try and like bronze up my face because I'm very pale. My foundation's too dark. Let's try and make this look decent. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and grab my Zoeva Face Focus. I'm going to go ahead and contour. So I'm going to take the, guys, I'm just using all my favourite products right now. The Kevin Aucoin Sculpting Powder. Okay, so for blush, I'm going to use the Natasha Denona Blush Duo. Can I open this? I'm going to use the peachy shade, obviously. So I'm going to take some of that on my Zoeva Powder Finish brush and just apply a little bit of that to the cheekies. Okay, and then finally, we can move on to highlight. Obviously, I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Bar of Gold again. And I've been like doing this like weird thing with my highlight. I just like really just apply it to the very top of my cheekbone. And I always use the Charlotte Tilbury Bar of Gold when I want the pop, when I want the glow, when I want to stand out. That's what I use. So I kind of like press my brush and like wiggle it. Just to try and then really subtly blend around. Okay, so I'm also going to go ahead and highlight my schnozzle with the same highlight. When people are like, trends we need to ditch in 2018 and nose highlight's one of them, I'm like, bitch, what? No. Okay, so finally for the lips, I'm going to go ahead and overdraw them with the NYX Lip Liner in Natural. What was that? And then go over the top with the Stila Liquid Lipstick in Caramello. You guys, the overdraw is no joke today. I didn't mean them to be this overdrawn, but I'm just gonna roll with it because I'm not going anywhere. So in all honesty, I wish that my lips were like, I'm just like looking at them. Oh my God, in the viewfinder, they look so fucking good, but in real life, they look shit. So in all honesty though, I wish that my lips were like naturally this big, but I was blessed with baby lips.